All right, y'all, we are diving into one of the most common excuses I hear for why people are not creating great SEO-friendly content on the reg. And that excuse is that you don't have enough time to blog. Well, coming from a mama of 3, business owner, agency owner, barrel racer, horse owner, like I'm doing a lot of things, y'all. And I'm telling you, using these 7 tips, you're going to be able to creatively find some time to create consistent SEO content to drive traffic for years to your website. Are you ready? Let's jump in. Hey there, fellow entrepreneur. Welcome to Simple SEO and Marketing. Do you want to grow your business with sustainable traffic sources? Have you heard about the power of search engine optimization and you want to take advantage of it to get more traffic, more eyeballs on your business? But when it comes down to it, does SEO feel complicated and hard to implement? Are you tired of wondering what in the heck to do with your website to get more traffic and more leads knocking on your door? What if I could tell you that there was a simple, proven system for using SEO, blogging, and copywriting to get leads from your website, and not just any leads, high converting leads. Hey, I'm Faith Hannon, wife, mama, copywriter, SEO strategist, and barrel racer. And for the last 8 years, I've been figuring out what works and what doesn't work in the world of online marketing to get organic traffic. And now I'm here to share all the things I'm learning in the trenches of SEO, copywriting, and content marketing. How does 300%, 500%, or even 12,000% more traffic in a year sound? What could your business do with that kind of traffic increase? How many more people could you help? So listen in and prepare to take notes. I'm about to drop simple, actionable SEO marketing and copywriting tips, all with a heavy dose of Jesus-loving encouragement. Let's get you more traffic and more leads so you can help more people with your God-given gifts. All right, y'all, flash back in time with me if you would. So here I am, my precious little baby blogger self, 8.5-ish years ago. And I was like, I want to start a blog. I felt like I was supposed to start a blog. The Lord dropped that on my heart. And I said, yes, Lord, here we go. And so here I am sitting with a baby on my lap and a laptop. And her cute little toes are on my laptop. So fresh. And I'm sitting there writing my little heart out for this blog, right? Just working my little fingers off, writing this amazing content. And I've always been a good writer. I've always been a good communicator. So the writing part came really easy to me. But then I have to edit the thing, figure out how to upload the thing, then figure out graphics and tags and all of these things. And I kid you not, one blog used to take me anywhere between 6 and 8 hours to do from start to finish. Bless my heart, y'all. Now one blog takes me maybe an hour and a half max. And that usually even includes the podcast that goes with that blog. So when I say I figured out how to do it and do it fast and do it well, I ain't lying, y'all. Because I realize that time is precious, okay? I have 3 kids who I enjoy spending time with. I don't want to spend all day, every day creating SEO content, and neither do you. I get it. And the excuse that I hear most often for why people don't blog, why they don't blog consistently is, I don't have time. Well, we're here to find some very creative and very effective solutions to that. All right, number one creative solution. You ready for this? I have 7 for you. Number 1 is I want you to honestly assess how much time are you spending on social media, both consumption and creation. Because let's be real, y'all. All the time that you're spending on social media is not just for work. It's not. It's not just to post and engage, right? Like you fall down the scroll hole like we all do. Admit it, quit it, and move on, okay? But for the purposes of creatively using your time, I want you to think about how much time you are spending on social media content creation per post. Maybe track it, right? maybe look backwards at all of your time logs for the past several months and figure out how much time are you spending on that. And what I want you to do, instead of putting your effort into social media content first, I want you to kind of flip the script and work backwards. Create long form content first and then repurpose it strategically for your social media. So I actually have a poop scoop of episodes on this on social media, and start with episode 74 and then 75, episode 99, 124, 127, 128, 130, and 167 will all help you with this. But the general crux of it is you're going to create long-form content first and then strategically repurpose that for social media. And so your content creation time might feel like more, but it's going to be less in the long run because your time is going to be concentrated on the front end instead of chopped up into little bits and pieces throughout the week. So if you create one blog, you can repurpose that sucker, 5, 10, 15, 20 different ways depending on your strategy. If you don't have my content repurposing strategy cheat sheet, make sure that you grab that, because even if your strategy is different than that cheat sheet outlines, it will still help you kind of shift your thinking there. All right, now, tip number 2 is this. I want you to use templates, processes, systems, courses, whatever, created for businesses that need to blog, not blogs trying to turn into a business. And the difference is drastic, because a blog trying to turn into a business is essentially somebody trying to create content to get traffic, to get ad money. Whereas if you have a business that you are trying to use blogging for content marketing, you have a business, you have a thing that you do, a thing that you sell, and a blog is a way to market that business, to market what you already do, instead of just trying to get traffic so you can get affiliate money and ads to market somebody else's business, right? And so the processes there are vastly different. Now there is some carryover, no doubt, but what somebody does to generate ad revenue is going to be a different strategy than how somebody wants to market their own business, their own coaching, their own whatever, right? I actually have a ton of templates included inside of my course and group coaching program. So if you're a member there, use the templates we have. But point number 3 is use templates for everything that you can, right? If you are somebody that you don't want to have to take forever to do things, all of us, then you need to have templates for literally everything and anything you can think of. In episode number 174, I actually give you 15 ideas for templates that you can create. Now, you can obviously buy templates. You can use somebody else's templates. That's fine. But I'm a huge proponent of actually creating your own templates for a lot of things, because you're going to know how your brain works. You're going to know what your process is. And so if you can just take that, write it down, create a template out of what you're already doing, then it's going to fit you and feel really native and organic to your processes, instead of just trying to make somebody else's shoe fit your foot, if that makes sense. All right, tip number 4 is one of my faves. It is to share the writing burden amongst your team. So let's be honest, not everybody is an expert in all the areas of your business, and that is okay. One way that we actually use this in my team is my assistant is an excellent researcher. She will dig stuff up and put stuff together and just make it work really cohesively. Her degree in college had a lot to do with research, and so she's just really great at researching. So when we have a client blog that requires a lot of research, I just hand that over to her, and she does an amazing job with it. Whereas I'm better at other things, right? And other aspects of the business and other aspects of that client's work, right? So you let people use their gifts. Not only are you going to get better content, but people aren't going to be so overloaded. All right. Tip number 5, I want you to target lower competition, bottom of funnel keywords. There's going to be less searches, but there's also going to be less competition, and the ROI is probably going to be better, because the person looking for the best shoes for plantar fasciitis is more ready to buy shoes than the person who is just Googling what is plantar fasciitis, okay? So think through your funnel, your keyword keywords in accordance with where they are at in your funnel and whether somebody is a ready to buy searcher or they're just a curious searcher when they type that in. Now, tip number 6 is I want you to maybe reallocate some social media marketing budget to SEO. Sorry to all my social media managers, but the fact of the matter is your social media content is going to live and die, bruh, in a matter of 24 to 48 hours. I have way more coming on that. Hang tight. But if you can take some of the time or money that you are allocating to social media content and social media marketing and repurpose that strategically for SEO content, you're going to see better long-term ROI on your investment there. And here's a thought. If you have some really great SEO friendly content that you can give to your social media manager and be like, hey, repurpose this for social media according to social media best practices, you might be able to negotiate a lower rate because they're not having to come up with all of the ideas. They're not having to write all of the things, right? So that is a creative little hack for you that I want you to try. Now, tip number 7 for you is if you are a verbal processor, I want you to try talking out your ideas, not just writing them. We are all different. Our brains work differently, and I love that. And so if you process verbally, try recording yourself, then transcribing that, and then heavily editing that for a blog, and then SEOing it up and all those things. But if you just struggle to write your thoughts down, like, why are you beating your head against a wall? Verbally talk it out, like use your brain how it works the best, and you'll see a much better ROI and much more fulfillment on your content creation processes. All right, Joe, so there we have it. 7 ways to creatively work blogging, SEO blogging into your time and budget. Number 1, really do a deep dive in how much time you're spending on social media, both consumption and creation. Number 2, use processes and systems created for businesses that need to blog, not just bloggers trying to create a business. Number 3, use templates for everything that you can. Number 4, share the writing burden amongst your team according to their skills and their strengths. Number 5, target lower competition keywords. Number 6, reallocate social media marketing budget to SEO, at least some of it. And number 7, if you're a verbal processor, talk out your content. Ain't no shame. All right, y'all, we're coming at you next week with a deep dive into social media content versus SEO content and at making smart choices for your business. All right, y'all. Bye. Thank you so much for listening in today. Hopefully this episode gave you some really tangible tips for better SEO and marketing to get more leads and more sales from your website. If it did, can I ask you a quick favor? Would you please share this episode with a friend and then just take 10 seconds and go leave a written review on Apple Podcasts. That is the very best way to help more Jesus-loving entrepreneurs scale their businesses so that they can help more people with their gifts and make an even bigger impact for the kingdom of God. And guess what? We now have a Facebook community where we can learn, hang out, and laugh. Go join the Facebook group now. It's linked in the show notes. And all the other things, courses, coaching, and copywriting can be found at my website, faithhannon.com. Until next time, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.